like literally getting to the appointments was very difficult. Like it was I only lived like 10 minutes drive from the hospital, so I was very lucky in that respect. But I was unable to manage the trying to find a park because there was street side parking around there. And so I would catch a tram, but trams happen to be something that I find is a sensory thing to be utterly overwhelming, and they require quite a bit of time for me to decompress after going on them, unless I've managed to like block out the experience sufficiently. So getting actually to the clinic appointments involved going through a bit of a sensory nightmare for me, where by the time I got there, after having been on the tram and dealing with all the noises and sounds and people and everything to get in there, then I was in this waiting room that didn't have very clear instructions and that required me to sit amidst a bunch of other people waiting for an unknown amount of time for somebody to call out my name, and for me to just potentially not be able to hear them call out my name or not know where they're going to come from or where would be best to sit and wait or like yeah, it was very difficult for me to create strategies to manage the waiting room because there just weren't options there. Like yeah, it was crowded. It was a big space, but it was crowded. So there was a lot of families in there, and not much choice in regards to where to sit. So I couldn't like. I would normally, if I'm anxious about hearing, if I'm being called, I'd normally sit as close as possible to where the person comes to call out the names, but that wasn't really an option. So just thinking about it kind of makes me anxious and kind of makes my brain freeze up, which is exactly what I kept finding would happen by the time I was in the appointments. My ability to verbally phrase what is going on, to check in with my body, to register what's happening around me and react to it in a timely manner. All those things kind of get a bit inhibited, a bit delayed. I find that somebody might do something like I don't know, push on an area and ask if it hurts, for example, at a doctor's office, and I won't be able to tell them because I won't be present in my body by that stage because of all the things that I've had to kind of manage in the lead up to getting to that spot. I've pretty much just like turned off my kind of internal senses as much as possible, which is not ideal. And then when I get asked things like, "Oh, how's," like, you know, people always ask vague questions too. How's your pregnancy been so far? I was just like, what pregnancy? Because to me, in that moment, it's just like not really a thing that is present in my mind anymore. So it takes a lot of effort to try and focus on being present. And sometimes I can't do that. So I had my partner there for all of those appointments, though, and he was able to step in and help with that a lot.